it's expensive, but it replaces labor. And what a laborer would... We're at a demo here at Simcoe in Columbus, Ohio, checking out the UniLyft from Unilock. And what it is, it's a pneumatic, self-driven, self-powered paver laying device here. It's really cool. Look forward to showing you some video on it. Great back saver, totally worth the money. We'll show you the ins and outs of it here. So we just had a demo here of the UniLyft put out by Unilock. Essentially, it's a manufactured by a whole nother company, but what Unilock is trying to do is provide more options to contractors out, around the business of the hardscape business, aside from supplying, concrete hardscape products. So the great thing about this machine is it's expensive, but it replaces labor. And what a laborer would cost you in a year, this thing costs. So that you'll have this thing for 5 years probably or longer. You pay for it in the first year of not hiring a laborer. As you saw in the video of how you handle it, maneuver it, and all that stuff, this thing has some really cool features to it. This one specifically will pick up a skid of pavers and you can haul it to and from. They make some other models where they don't have this pallet pickup feature, blah, blah, blah. Look up UniLyft stuff. I'm not here to sell you on UniLyft. What I'm here to talk about is the savings of labor, and anything you can do to mechanize to save labor, this being a prime example of it, or other pneumatic tools, a skid steer, whatever. You need to be doing that. You need to be exploring the ROI on machines like this. This machine doesn't show up to work hungover. It doesn't call off early. It doesn't call off. It's on the job site when you get back here Monday morning. It doesn't get sick. Of course, maintenance and stuff like that, you'll have hiccups here and there with any machine. But regardless, this is the most reliable employee. Machines are the most reliable employee you can have. So it will allow you to focus more on having better employees as opposed to more employees. So fewer employees, but better employees. And that's the main thing. You'll be able to pay those fewer employees more because they're going to be skilled operators, skilled craftsmen. Of like Britt and I were talking about, like, if you had to relocate or start a whole new company or whatever, or if I had any sense, it's probably what I should just do. But if you bought like a mini skid steer loader, like a Ditch Witch or Vermeer, Toro, Dingo, any of those kind of size machines, and this thing, you would have a paver company to go if you're using Gator Base for all your installs. You could do the minimal excavation you need with this geosynthetic, for the geosynthetic base. You could use this machine to bring your pallets in off the street if you had to. It's only got a ground speed of like 1 mile per hour, but you don't have to have a $40,000 skid steer, or whatever skid steer you can afford. And you could literally have and buy good compaction equipment for your subsoils and good paver compaction equipment. You literally could have a fully functioning paver construction business for 70 grand. I mean, and that's like next level stuff. But I mean, there's ways to get there and ways to do it. But you wouldn't have to go $150,000 deep in a skid steer, an excavator, dump truck, all this crazy stuff. Like, you could have a normal 3/4 ton pickup and do most of this stuff and be putting in like quality installations. So that's just a fun little business venture. If you want to get into hardscaping on the cheap but still quality, you could do something like this. That's it. I'm done. That's all I want. Do you have any input on it? Let's get your perspective. I did a ton of this fly around.
Yeah, but yours